And joining on the line, great to welcome to Flow, we have got Isaac Kennedy. G'day, Isaac. How are you today, mate?
G'day, mate. Good, thanks. How are you?
Doing all right. Thank you for chatting to us today. We're going to talk about your new song called Forget About the World and other things. But firstly, tell us the Isaac Kennedy story.
Yeah, g'day, mate. Well, thanks for having me. I started off playing guitar and backing artists and, getting around doing gigs in bands for many years, supporting other artists, playing lead guitar. And then I've always written my own stuff, so I kind of worked away at it. But I probably found myself too busy to focus too much on it. So the COVID lockdowns gave me a bit of an opportunity to knuckle down and get my songs out there. So that was kind of the last 12 months for me.
So nothing like a pandemic to get you inspired and get you motivated.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, a lot of jobs stopped and a lot of things, stopped, as you know. So we all got creative, and a friend of mine and I started a studio together, and so now we do a lot of recording work and a lot of teaching as well. Yeah. And amongst that, also working on my own original stuff.
And how have you found working on your own original stuff? Has it been COVID influenced to any degree?
Yeah, certainly has. I've obviously worked on some of my older material, but there's definitely some new material that has been inspired by that topic for sure. I mean, the latest single definitely is pretty much what that's all about. Is to forget about the troubles of now and get on and have a good time.
In the song, you sort of tell us to get some whiskey to help forget about the world. So, not that we're encouraging all that. We need to drink responsibly, as we should point out. But are you a whiskey fan? Is there a particular brand or type of whiskey that you enjoy?
Oh, I'd say Jack Daniel's, mate. You can't go wrong.
Is that more
absolutely, enjoy responsibly.
Is that more of a bourbon than a whiskey?
Yes, well, that's it. The classic, really, isn't it? But I'm open to many myself.
Me too, and I do enjoy a good Jack Daniel's, responsibly, of course. And that have you tried his the single? There's a special one, a special Jack. I've got a bottle at home that I've been enjoying from time to time.
Oh yeah, the gentleman one.
That's
maybe?
It. Yes. Yep.
Yep. Good drop.
That it certainly is. So with all this forgetting about the world, Isaac, how do you, apart from whiskey, how do you like to forget about the world and things going on around you? How do you detune from stuff?
Yeah, mate. Well, being creative and the music and the work at the studio and just taking time out, get amongst nature and just things that you can let go a bit and relax and not be so overwhelmed with the day-to-day stresses.
Yeah. Yes, getting out amongst nature certainly helps. I'm told that you've got a favourite gold-top Les Paul.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, I try to play that as much as I can at gigs.
So you're more of a Les Paul than a Fender man?
I think I have become that. Yes, indeed. I still have a couple of Fenders, but I think I find myself playing them more now. The Gibsons more often, I believe.
Yeah. Someone once told me that a Les Paul can sound like a Fender, but a Fender can't sound like a Les Paul.
I think that's pretty accurate. I mean, they both have their thing that's unmistakable, but definitely you can't really replace either of them. That's the thing.
Now, Isaac, you said you've been producing and working with other artists. What have you learnt from working with other artists since this pandemic and you've set your studio up? What have you learnt from all that? Has it changed the way that you approach how you write your own music?
It's helped me create the overall impression, the overall sound, the overall product of each song. Definitely, with the more times you work on things and the process and the recording and the techniques and etc. The more experience you get with that, the easier it becomes. So we're pretty, we're on a good little train there with that now. We've done a fair bit over the past 12 months. So, and then personally, I'd say probably would even inspire you to create yourself as well more. Definitely, I've written more songs lately. So it's all in all, it's good. It's just like playing. The more you do it, you're on top of things.
Do you prefer writing, by yourself, or you like doing co-writes?
Yeah, both actually. I obviously write a lot by myself, but I do enjoy another person's ideas and point of view for sure. It's always interesting, and you sometimes wouldn't come up with that yourself at all. So it's good to have that. When
you're taking one of your songs and you're performing them live, is there much change from the way that you've recorded it to the way you're going to do it live, or do you go, no, we've got to do it differently to get the sort of the live feel to it?
Yeah, I try to recreate them as much as I can live. I don't do anything too crazy in the studio, so like in terms of that can't be recreated live. So I try to keep it honest, and it doesn't worry me too much. I don't have to change too many arrangements.
Yeah. Well, it's that live sort of thing, isn't it? And do you miss performing live?
Well, recently I've been lucky to get back into that playing live again. So I still have got the chance to do that lately, and it's actually been fairly busy in Brisbane. There's quite a bit happening, so I'm lucky to say that I have been performing live a fair bit lately.
What sort of music do you like to listen to when you're away from all this, Isaac? Do you have a favourite guitarist as well?
Oh, mate, yeah, many influences for me. And as far as music goes, there's a whole bunch that that inspires me and that I listen to. I listen to a lot of country and a lot of rock, so I can say that right now an album that I'm listening to is Eric Church, his latest one, which I enjoy. And then as far as guitarists go, I've always I've grown up with guitar sounds from Alan Jackson to Bon Jovi, so I've got a lot of variety there.
That is a pretty good cross section too, from Alan Jackson to Bon Jovi.
Yeah, so there's a bit in there. There's a few little ingredients in the pot.
Yeah, and it's that good variety too that makes it very interesting, and you learn little tricks and things too, and it's good that you're checking all that out. So, and Eric Church, loving his new stuff as well. So, yeah, good songwriting, good easygoing sound. Yeah. Well, what's coming up next for you, Isaac? You got the song. We're going to hear it shortly. Forget About the World. What's coming up? You've obviously got enough songs to work towards an album. So, is there an album that we can look forward to later in the year?
Yeah, I'm going to set up a goal to do an EP first. So I'll release an EP and launch it, and then of course after that an album. But first we'll do a little collection of songs. So some of the ones that I've released plus more, and then we can go from there. That's where I'm at currently.
And when will we likely to find out this EP? When will it be released?
I'm hoping by the end of the year, mate. Okay. That's what I'm going to set my goal towards. So hopefully you can keep an ear out for something then.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And will your favourite Les Paul be featured on most of those tracks?
Yeah, it is. Certainly, it's pretty much on every one, but you'll also hear the Fender Telecaster as well. So
your Fender
not to worry.
Yeah, some classic guitars there. All right, looking forward to hearing all those. All right, well, Isaac, it's been fantastic chatting to you today. Thank you for joining us on Flow. We really appreciate it. We've got your new single here ready to go. If you could please introduce it for all our Flow listeners.
All right, thanks, mate, and thanks for having me. This next song is Forget About the World, and it's a song that everyone can relax and enjoy and hopefully forget about their troubles and just forget about the world.
It's been a long day, hell, it's been a long week. Ain't got a dollar left to my name, but I'm free. Everybody's crazy in this town, stuck in a loop with the same old shit going down, down, down. Yeah, I think we need a shot of whiskey and get a little tipsy. Have a little laugh, make a little love, get a little frisky. Come on, are you with me? Shut up and kiss me. Come on, get a little high, love up on your girl, forget about the world. It's been a long time since we went all night. Hit the town, shut it down, get a little crazy in the moonlight. There's gotta be something more to this life. Tick, 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 feels like I'm running out of time, damn time. Yeah, I think we need a shot of whiskey and get a little tipsy. Have a little laugh, make a little love, get a little frisky. Come on, are you with me? Just shut up and kiss me. Come on, get a little high, love up on your girl, forget about the world. Whatever happened to the good old days? Meeting friends face to face. Somehow we got off plan, living life through Instagram. I think we need a shot of whiskey and get a little tipsy and have a little laugh, make a little love, get a little frisky. Come on, are you with me? Well, shut up and kiss me. Come on, get a little high, love up on your girl, forget about the world.